my stuff all set up. Okay, well, that's fine. We're live on Instagram. I need to refresh all of my pages. Stop clicking out. Yep, we're live on YouTube.
Okay.
We are live on the Facebook, the Book of Faces.
Welcome in. We're going to get started here in just a few minutes. We are going live on all the socials.
Live here on.
Welcome in.
Yay.
We're good?
Should be good.
So we're going to go live here in just a few minutes. I think technically, let's get started. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get started here in a few minutes. I think technically we're supposed to start at 5:30. But I do have a few things in the catalog preloaded tonight, but this is mainly going to be a shop the table night, which I don't do a whole lot of these. Honestly, they make me feel a little bit frazzled. So hopefully I don't lose my wits. But I will give you guys a little scan here of what we have for you tonight. I'll just set that down, please. So this is what I have on the table that we'll be able to scan. And then, of course, anything that's in the catalog already, I'll be glad to run. I do have some items in there that I had in previous shows, but I did not get a chance to run them. So I'd like to run those as well. And then I have a few things that I did run in an earlier show, but that have not sold yet. So I wanted to bring those back for a refresh. But we also have all these goodies that are not in the catalog yet that you guys can request to run. I'll probably just be picking them up at random, but I do want to give you guys a little scan of all the goodies that you can choose from tonight. I do think that we can go ahead and get started. So if you see anything in the catalog that you want me to run, go ahead and let me know. Oh, let me turn around and say hello. I didn't do that again. Hi, y'all. It's been a really long work day for me. A lot of clickety typing. So I'm glad to have a break from that. And Lane's over here beside me. I'm Pam with Auntie Q's Jug Room, and I'm so excited that Nana reached out yesterday about me joining Manic Monday. I haven't been on Manic Monday in a bit. I think I saw Puri. I think I saw you join in. Thanks to you and Nana for hosting. I'm going to flip around so you guys don't have to look at me. And we'll go ahead and start running a few things. So, Lane, I'd like to run the stuff that's on the top right there. Hand me that beautiful powder box. Let's run that. Hand me the lid. Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and run this beautiful powder box that is already in the catalog. I can't remember. Where is it from, Lainey? Portugal? Portugal, yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking of something else.
That's okay. They both start with a P. It's close enough. Welcome in. And this, guys, is so beautiful. It is this gorgeous blue color, almost like a periwinkle. And then it's got this deeper kind of purpley blue accent. It is hand painted. It's got the nice green and navy border around the bottom. It's got the nice florals on top. Here is the inside. A little bit of paint loss right there. That is not a chip. Actually, I'm not even sure it's paint loss. I think it's just a gap in the glaze because I don't really feel it when I run my fingernail across it. And here is the underside. There's no chips or cracks. It's in great condition. Beautiful, vibrant colors. And again, here's the markings on the bottom. I don't know what they say. I'm sure they say something amazing, though. Oh, did you put it in the thing?
I did.
I'm going to go ahead and run this. I've got this starting at $15, and this is running now. It is so gorgeous.
We say Vestal, Vestal, Alcobaça. I don't know how to say that. That's a Portuguese word, which is a place in Portugal, Alcobaça, Portugal. 83.
Oh,
That's what they
okay,
say.
cool. And Lane said that, yeah, it is really pretty. Lane said that a lot of their pieces, when we researched them, that they all are numbered.
Yeah.
So we're not sure if this is the year or if this is a number signifier on the piece itself. All right, thank you for looking at that one. What's next?
I will grab preference.
You can just grab. So this is a little weirdo. This guy, if you guys have never been in one of my shows, I cannot resist a weirdo. And I saw this on the shelf and I was like, oh, wow, check out his hat. That's pretty crazy. And then Lainey showed me that he's got sleepy eyes. And so his little sleepy eyes are really snappy too. Look at them.
I know, like he's
Anyway, he cracked me up. I thought he was really adorable. He's just a little, I guess, I'm not even sure, like a hard plastic material. He's got these cute little rosebud lips, got a little bit of paint loss there on his lips. Here's what he looks like on the back. I just thought he was hilarious. And he is jointed, and I couldn't resist him. And he's starting at $8, and he is running now. He's got his little sword. But look at those eyes. They can't even stop blinking. They're like, hey, honey, look at me. It's just, they crack me up. They're so funny.
They look terrifyingly like lifeless.
Welcome in.
Gone, by the way, on this one, it's like for a minute or something.
Oh, no, that's horrible. Well, you guys get to look at him blinking at you for a really long time. I cannot believe that I had it set for so long. Just, end it after 30 seconds. Can you end it? I don't know if you can or not.
I don't know if I can. You might be able to.
Nope.
Oh, cool.
Well, so we can talk while we run. Let's just finish letting him run. Sorry, y'all. I rarely do that anymore. I almost always remember, oh, he does stand up on his own. He's so funny. But while he's still running, we will scan some of the other things you guys might want to see while he's running his minute. That's embarrassing. I don't normally do that much anymore. Okay, thank you for looking at my little weirdo. What else do we have over there? Hand me the tray. Yeah. Oh, I'm in love with this. So we have this beautiful, I don't know, tray or platter, trinket dish, whatever you want to call it. But the colors on this are so pretty. Which way is right way?
That way.
This way?
It's probably,
because look at the butterfly.
Probably that.
Isn't that a butterfly?
No, it's probably that.
Oh, just slide sideways. Anyway, I can't exactly tell which is the right way. But the colors on this and the florals on this are so pretty. Welcome in. Welcome in. Here is the back. There's not any markings on it. Hey, Claudine. It's got the beautiful gold gilt around the edges. I just think it's a beautiful, beautiful piece. And I've got it starting at $12 and it is running now. Think it's that way? Oh, yeah, maybe it is that way. Well, it's really hard to tell. But that's the good thing. Once you have things in your hand, you can make them be oriented whichever way you want. This would be really pretty hanging on the wall, too. It does make the flowers seem upside down. It does make the flowers seem upside down. I'm not sure which way it's supposed to go. All right. Thank you for looking at that. What else we got over there? Whoa. Sorry, my phone's going to fall. That's okay. All right. Next up, we have this cutie patootie little teapot. I love the little teapots that, hey, happy Manic Monday. I didn't sing for y'all. Y'all probably don't want me to. I love the little teapots that have like little shapes. So this little house, it's a little pink house, which is really, really cute. Again, there's no chips or cracks on this. The stem spout is in good shape. It's kind of a little bit crude, the painting on it. It is from Japan. We have this guy starting at $10 and it is running now. Look how vibrant the colors. I really like it. It's so cute. A little figural teapot. This would be really cute if you collected teapots. Cute collection item. I'm going to have a house that shows a teapot. That would be awesome. I would love to see that. Thank you for looking at that one. What else we have over there? Oh, give me the little coconut purse. This is really cute. It's neato. It's this tiny little wristlet. So here is the little strap. It's woven. I don't know, what is this type of fabric, Lainey? Whatever this is. I don't know what type of fabric it is. No, it's not that. It's just, yeah, it's just a really thick woven. It's really, really clean, never been used. It's got 2 zippers for all the things that you need to keep in there. And then it's got these beautiful accents all around it. And these little discs are coconut shell, which I think is a really neat way to reuse and be sustainable.
How does that work?
They color them. I don't know how it works. I just know it's cute. I like it. It's a great idea. And some of these little guys, because of the, see if they're going to pick up on the screen. Did it pick up? Because of the paint, some of them glow. They're not picking up very good.
The zippers also glow.
Not picking up very good with my light on. But anyway, it's a really neat piece. I've got this little guy starting at $10 and it is running now. I think it's like I said, it's a really neat, even a conversation piece that your little wristlet has a coconut shell on it.
Do you think it would activate my allergies?
Well, I wouldn't recommend eating it.
Right, yeah. Right. That makes sense.
Well, Lane is allergic to coconut, so
typically speaking,
I think you'd be okay.
Sets off my allergies the most is actually the smell.
Ooh, this guy. So I love the glaze on this piece. I'm a sucker for a pretty glaze. This one is really gorgeous. It's got kind of the ambery gold color, then into the green, and then into the blue. And then, of course, it makes this beautiful little flower, little trinket dish. Again, no markings on it. It's just a little guy, perfect for your rings when you're washing dishes or beside your bed. I've got it starting at just $6, and it didn't start. There it goes, and it is running now. So we do have a thunderstorm happening outside. I'm about an hour south of Little Rock, Arkansas. It started about, I don't know, 30 minutes ago, just in time for my show.
It's supposed to be over about now.
Yeah, so if you guys hear it, my dogs were having a fit. I had to send my son in there to calm them down. But if you guys hear the thunder, that's why. All right, thanks for looking at that guy. Is there anything else over there on top? Anything else? I think I removed everything off of the shelves.
Oh, you have a like on the Takahashis.
Oh, I love the Takahashi. Yes. Let's see if I can reach it. Let me grab the Takahashi and I will show it. Lainey, you might have to grab it.
Okay.
It is way over there by the green. And be careful, that perfume bottle has tilted over. Give me just a second. We'll grab the Takahashi and I'll run it. I absolutely love this piece. The colors on this, I actually ran this yesterday. We were on the Wanderlust train and we went to Japan. And so this was one of my Japanese pieces that didn't sell. And I am absolutely in love with it.
Sounds like...
Which, by the way, if you guys weren't on, hey, Mega Murph. If you guys weren't on my Wanderlust train yesterday, I announced that I have a goal for this week. And that goal is to go live every night this week. So right after I announced that goal, coincidentally, Nina messaged me to ask me if I wanted to be on tonight's train. And I was like, you're making my goal easy. So we'll see if I can make it. Sometimes work gets busy and I get worn out. But that's my goal, is to be live every night this week. So you guys come and hang out with me, because I have a lot of inventory that I need to share with you guys. But here's the Takahashi. It is so pretty. The colorations on this, the reds and the blues, and then this beautiful floral arrangement here in the middle. Yeah, it is awesome. It's awesome in my mind, Puri. I don't know that I will make it, but it is an awesome idea. So we'll see. We'll see. Here is the sticker on the back. There's the Takahashi sticker. I just think this one's absolutely gorgeous. I have it starting at just $10, and it is running now. I love the Takahashi pieces so much. I keep some of them for myself. This one is just so vibrant and beautiful. It would be great for 4th of July even. The coloration on it, or a nice vignette with your reds and your blues and your whites. It's very pretty. Hey, thank you, Puri. I appreciate that. It is gorgeous. It really, really is. And I even like the little green accents on it. Very nice. All right, this one is coming to you. Thank you so much. And then I think I had one other piece that I really, maybe 2 other pieces that I really wanted to show you guys that I've ran before. And then you guys can let me know if you want to see anything else. So I have this piece. And this piece is so neat. It reminds me very much of the Bluebirds of Happiness that are or were made by Terra Studios up in Northwest Arkansas back in the 80s and 90s. So this obviously is a red bird, not a bluebird. I don't know if it's made by Terra Studios. There's no markings on it. The little face here is a little different, so I'm not sure if it is. But what's really neat is the blue in the background, and this is all like fused together. It's such a neat construction. You can see that it's not just one big piece. You can see there are four different panels fused together, and then there's a little candle holder here. So with a light behind it, I think this would be really pretty. We put a light behind it the other day, but my little twinkly lights are just not bright enough to do it justice. I've got this starting at $20 and it is running now. A big solid piece of glass. It's pretty weighty and it's very beautiful. I'm really in love with it. So like I said, I'm not sure if this is from Ron Ray or Leo Ward or any of those guys without the markings on it, but I know it's really, really pretty. Yeah, I know, right? I don't have a good way to show you what it would look like. Oh, and it does glow. I forgot to show you that. So it does glow right there along the wings. It's got a cadmium glow. So that's pretty neat as well. The green has, or the blue has a little bit of a green glow from the magnesium. It's hard to see that on the screen, but it is there. And then the other piece that I want to show you that I've already ran before, and this will be the last one unless you see something else already in the catalog that you'd like me to show you, is a rather large piece. I'm probably going to have to scoot y'all back so y'all can see it all. And it's this beautiful, oh, thank you, honey. You got it. It's this beautiful compilation, for lack of a better word, of Mexican tiles. And they are absolutely beautiful. They're in this amazing wood frame. And so there are four individual tiles there put together to make this design. I'm going to not make Lane hold this the whole time. It is from Doll Tile. I don't know exactly how to pronounce that, but it's the beautiful blue and yellow, which I'm a sucker for every time. Here is the back. You can see the mark here. And again, you can see that it is four separate tiles. And then this beautiful frame, which maybe somebody actually constructed specifically for this purpose. It's a little hard to tell, but it's very, very pretty. It's either you could use it for a huge trivet or you could use it as a wall hanging. I do have it started at $30 for the set of four in the frame, and it is running now. This would be really pretty in a blue and white kitchen. Mm-hmm. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. So this is the last piece that I already had loaded in my catalog that I planned on running. If you guys see anything else in the catalog that you would like me to run or rerun, just let me know. Otherwise, I'm just going to start snatching and grabbing. I told y'all when I posted over in the upcoming lives that we were kind of going off script tonight. So I'm just going to grab some things and start running. Let me do one more scan in case you see something in particular that you want me to run. Otherwise, I'm just going to pick at random and start showing things. But these are all things off the table here that we can show you guys tonight. I've got some celestial pieces from Italy, some cobalt blue. There's a heart trinket box from Homeco, a little pinch bowl. Is that what you called it, Lane? Pinch pot. There's a beautiful seashell art back there. Yeah, I'm going to actually show these together, or sell these together as a set. These are so cool. So here's the little moon. Okay, there is some crazing in this. You can see there. It does have a navy border around it, but he's got this beautiful face. It does have a hanger on it. Please excuse the little thing. Not a really great hanger. It could probably use some support. And then here is the tags on these. So I'm not going to try to pronounce that in Italian, but it's ceramic. It looks like ABC. And then Basand, made in Italy. So that's the moon.
That's it.
Oh, was it a, oh, thank you, honey, Bassano. And then let me show you this piece. So this is the sun that goes with it. And the sun has an amazing face. I'm in love with it. Look at that face. And again, there is some crazing on these. They do, again, have the blue border all around the edges. Also has the little hanger here and its sticker. So, Lainey, if you can pull up the medium, the buyer's choice medium, and then edit the price. Oh no, let's just leave the price at $10. We're just gonna go off track.
Okay. I'm
just
gonna add a number on it.
It should automatically number it.
It will, but it'll automatically number it and the small both.
Okay.
Just trust me.
Okay. I will trust you. So we'll go ahead and run these. And it is the set of 2. Oh, let me go ahead and start the auction. And that is running now. Thank you, Rachel. They are so cute. And this is for the set of 2 celestial pieces, celestial ceramics from Italy. And I can't pronounce. What is it? Bassano.
Bassano.
Woo, Rachel, you got yourself a good deal there. Thank you so much for that. Those are coming to you. So mark those as number 1.
Yes, give me just a second.
Yay, yes. Let me see. While you're doing that, I'll pull up the next one. It's a little, or do you want to do it?
Hold on. I'm just fixing something.
Well, let me go grab it. So let me grab this little small. So this is a piece of dragonware. It's a tiny little bud vase. Let me get you a measurement on this. I should have measured the other ones, but you could see them compared to my hand. So it's about 4 inches tall. The moriage on this is in really, really great shape. There's not any damage on that. Here is the back. There's a little bit of paint that is misplaced up here at the top, a little bit of moriage that got crazy. There is the inside. Here is the bottom. I actually need to edit this. Edit item. Let me start this at $8. And we are running now. And that is running. I really, really love dragonware. I sold a piece. What show was that? We sold a piece that was a incense burner. Oh my gosh, guys.
Saturday?
Was it just Saturday? I had never seen one before.
I just washed it up today, so.
I had never seen an incense burner before, and it was fabulous. It was so pretty. Iris, thank you so much. This one's coming to you. Appreciate you. So this one's going to Iris. So that's number 2. So I think it did automatically.
No, I did that.
Oh,
I went and typed that in.
Lane's fixing things. She keeps me straight, y'all. So let me give y'all a little scan here, and then I'm just going to pick at random. If you don't see something, there's a little piece of Pigeon Forge pottery, a cute little kind of MCM salt and pepper shaker set, the beautiful doggy back there. We got a little ikebana. I'm going to show y'all that right there in just a second. We've got a couple of candle holders. Those salt cellars. I'll be sure to show those too. This really cool aspirin bottle. I want to show y'all that. And then I've got some little butter warmers. I actually just picked those up and they're really cool. But let me show y'all this piece because this piece blew me out of the water. I actually was at a place over in Hot Springs, Arkansas, and this lady had a whole case full of, yes, and this will be a small, but I need to edit the price on this to $14. So she had a whole case of littles, and I'm just digging around, picking up all these miniature figurines, and she picked this up and showed it to me. She's like, check this out. And I'm like, oh, well, that's really pretty. She just handed it to me like that, and I thought it was just like a little keychain or something, and it's got these I don't know what this is made of, this material here, but it's got these different colored purple hearts and then these little aurora borealis rhinestones on it. And then she says, look at what it does, and she fans it open. Y'all, it is a tiny address book. I've never seen anything like it. It is so cute. It's a tiny address book. It's never been used. Imagine the lady that had this in her collection that I bought it to intended to use it. I mean, that's just, it makes me think of like the dance cards, back when they had the big, the big dances like on Bridgerton. This is like they'd have that on their wrist to collect their little dance card things. But anyway, I don't know. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like it. I'm going to start it at $14 and it is running now. Balls. Yes, it is. Or I kept thinking cotillion, and I'm like, cotillion's not really the word that I'm looking for. Anyway, I've never seen anything like it. I think it's super unique. It's got this amazing like gold tone design on it. So this is metal. This part of it, it's just a really, really cool piece. All right, thanks for looking at that guy. So now let me give y'all a scan. I think next up I'm going to show you the aspirin if you don't see anything else that you want me to run. So let me give you a quick scan. We got the little fishy dishes there. There are 2 of those. The little butter warmers, some little pear cups over there. I'm going to show you the salt and peppers. That little gold or that copper rimmed dish back there is from Virginia, which is really neat. Beautiful yellow candle holder. Again, the shell art frame back there. The little doggy. And we've got that little powder box with the rose, the metal rose top. A little pigeon Ford pottery. But let me show y'all, if y'all didn't see anything that you want to run there, let me show y'all this guy that I think is so cool. It's a little aspirin bottle. Unfortunately, I don't have the whole set. These usually came in like sets of 3 that had different things on them. I only have the aspirin, but I think it's so neat. Here is the inside. No chips and cracks on this. This is going to be a small. You can run this for 8, please. I did put the piece of tape on this label because I didn't want to lose any more of it. I'm not exactly sure what it says. So it says hand painted. And I can't really make anything else out. I probably, if I looked at it, I'm not sure. It's probably not James. That looks like that might be an R. Anyway, I don't know if you guys have any ideas on who the maker of this might be. I probably could have researched it a little more to find out. But anyway, I love it. Hey, Gina, welcome in. Welcome. So Gina is she's one of my ladies at Josette's Junk where I like to do all my thrifting. So we appreciate her a lot. People on Knickknacks appreciate you too because I bring a lot of your stuff here on Knickknacks for them to look at. Lots of my treasures. So I've got this guy starting at $8 and it is running now. Kimmy, thank you so much. Thank you, Harry and Ruby's mom. That's a cute name.
I had no trouble reading that for some reason. It's so clear now that you've said it.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like that with usernames too. I'm like bumbling across them, and you're like, "Oh, it says blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Oh, it clearly says that."
It was the "and" that was.
Thanks, guys, for those bids.
Freaking me out for some reason.
It's so cool. All right, Harry and Ruby's mom, this one's coming to you. That's a really neat piece. Let's see. Yay! Let's see what else. So I do have. I want to show you these guys. So I was looking at these guys last night. So it is a set of 4 salt cellars, all in their original box. Although the box, that is perfect. Yay. The box has seen better days. It's got a lot of love on it. You can see it's marked with love. Even some love is hanging out right here. But what was really interesting about these, I'm going to open up and show y'all. They are metal salt cellars, but what was interesting to them is that they're apparently made by Holt Howard. So you guys tell me, do you think that this is the Holt Howard that I know about, that does the crazy kitty cats and stuff? Or is Holt Howard Associates, do you think that maybe there's another one? I don't know. I was kind of blew my mind. So this is the name of these, Exemplar Paul Revere. I don't know. You guys tell me if you think that this is actually Holt Howard, because that would be really cool. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. So they're little black metal. So it's matte on the outside, shiny on the inside. And you can see, I don't think they've ever been used. 3 of them are still in their original little tissue paper. They're a little dusty. A little, probably need a little wipe down, but I think that they're really, really neat. They also, probably the neatest thing about them, and I almost forgot, check it out, y'all. They come with, if I can get them out. they come with their little spoons. All 4 of the little spoons are in there. So check that out. Oh my gosh. It is so adorable. How fancy would your dinner be to need a little personal salt beside your plate? So I'm going to go ahead and run these. I'm going to go ahead and start them at $10, and they are running now. So it's 4 Holt Howard, maybe the Holt Howard question mark, salt cellars with their original spoons. All 4 of the spoons are in there as well. Again, never been used even with their original packaging in them. So they're pretty cool. I think they're very neat. Neat piece of history. So what do y'all think? Do you think that they're actually Holt Howard, like the atomic cat Holt Howard? I don't know.
I'm sorry, the what?
I'll have to show you. He makes the cutest, they, whatever. Hey, Josette's Junk. Welcome in. They make the cutest kitty cats that I'll have to show you some pictures. They're $1 million too, so I can't afford them, but they're very cute. What else did I want to for sure show y'all that's up here in my wares? Let's do this piece of Port Marion. So let's see if, Lainey, we might have to change the dimensions. I never find Port Marion. I always see Crazy Lamp Lady talk about it. Yeah, so it's 10 by 10. Yeah. I always see Crazy Lamp Lady talk about it, and I'm like, I never see it here in Arkansas. It's got a little bit of a smudge on it there, but I found one piece, and I was super excited. I've already forgotten the print name, but this says the I don't know if that's a T. The Tienton Squash Pear. It is a T because the V starts with the same thing.
Right.
And here is the back. Pomona, Port Marion. It has
the dog in the back, someone says.
Okay, I will definitely run that. It still has its original sticker on it. Looks like it's from 1988, 86. What does that say, y'all? Right there, 98? 98.
Yeah, 96, I think, actually.
But anyway, we're going to run this for $12, Lane, if you can. Well, let's just go ahead and run it for 10. We'll leave it there. There we go. We're going to run it for 10, which is I will do the dog in the back. This is a really neat piece. And like I said, I never had Port Marion, so I was really excited to pick it up. Unfortunately, it was just one piece. But I see it all the time. All the YouTubers are always picking up Port Marion. And I'm like, no, I don't ever see it. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let's do the doggy. So I'm going to have to run the doggy for $20, which is still a good deal on him. I saw a lot of these when I did my research. I saw a lot of them online, but I didn't see a single one with the gold gilt accent. So I think this one is special with his little gold gilt. It is a pretty Winnie dog or Dotson or Dachshund or however you want to pronounce that. It is a planter.
Cute little Winnie dog.
What is it?
How long?
How long is it? I will tell you how long it is.
Right.
It is, well, if my hand is not in the way. It is right at 10, so you're going to have to increase the box size.
I can put it sideways, like across the
I don't know that you can. Just go ahead and increase the box size, and you can always refund because it's 6 wide. Okay. So just increase it to a 12 by 12 by 12, and then you can always refund. So here he is. He's very beautiful. Let Lainey get the listing updated, and we'll give him a run. He's so adorable. I love him. Josette's Junk probably recognizes him because I picked him up in a recent snatch and grab while I was down there.
I think that's everything.
Is he ready?
It should be.
All right, we are running him now. We've got him starting at $20. And the gold gilt on him, thank you, Sandra, is really fabulous. It gives him a really special look. Very pretty. It would be really great with like a trio of succulents there. Even the fakey Jake ones if you didn't want to mess with the dirt. All right, Sandra Ray? Sandra. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Let's see. What do we want to do now, Lane? Oh, let's do this little guy. This is a small. Thank you. So he still has a remnant of a price tag on him. But look at this little brass guy. He is so cute. No markings on him. He's absolutely adorable. Little goose or swan. I don't know. Not sure which one. Just a little guy.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
Hold on, Lane. That's okay, Lane. You got it. Welcome in, guys.
How much do you want to?
So you can just leave it at 8 or whatever it's at. Okay, perfect. And we will start him at 8. Solid brass, little swan, goose swan.
Goose swan. I would say go with goose in my heart,
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Because you love it. It's a silly goose. There you go.
It's a silly goose.
It's a swoose.
Oh.
A guan. I don't know. Anyway,
Interesting.
He's a cutie. Well, while I'm doing brass pieces, let's go ahead and just do that one again. This one is bigger. Let's see how tall this one is. Is this one's a crane? Question mark?
Yes.
5 inches tall. So we'll still do an 8 by 6 by 6. He is really cool. Look at him. He's very intricate. Look at those legs. He's Mr. Long Legs. He's even got his little feet down there. It does have some patina on it. I typically don't shine up my brass. I let the end user decide what they're going to do. Oh, what's this say? Made in India. Is that what that says? Korea. Made in Korea. Boy, I can't even read, y'all. So it's made in Korea, and it's got a number 8 on it. Don't see a lot of brass from Korea. We're going to go ahead and run this guy at $8.
I'm pretty sure that's not a number 8, by the way.
Thank you, Puri.
It's like a
I don't know, an S,
a
dollar sign. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but regardless, he's very cool. And we will take the random string off that was a price tag at some point.
Unless you desire the string.
Maybe, yeah. All right, Puri, that one's coming to you. Thank you so much.
I don't know. Maybe you desire the string.
Let's see. What now? Let's run this little cobalt. So I have a single shaker. Unfortunately, I don't have its, yay! I don't have its matchy match, but regardless, cobalt shakers are always really fun. This one is salt, you can see there. Here is its lid, mostly good shape. There's a little bit of a scratch dent right there, but for the most part, it is good shape. I did not try to, oh yeah, look, it comes right off. I've got some tape on the inside of it that we will take off before we send it. But it's in really good shape here. A little bit of sticker residue that we will also get off. No mark on the bottom. We're going to start this guy at $8, and it is running now. I thought that maybe he would have a little bit of a glow, but it does not seem to. But you can see with the light on it, you can see it's a really clear glass. You can see my fingers back there in the back. So this would be really pretty with some light shining through it. Thank you, Harry. Let me put a white sheet behind it so you can see it a little better. Oh, yeah. See, look at how beautiful that cobalt is. All right, Harry, thank you so much. Harry and Ruby's mom. Just going to call you Mom. Thanks, Mom. I appreciate that.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. Okay, let me show you these guys. Thanks, Lane. These I thought are real neat. I just picked these up. So they're kind of a mismatched set, but they're little butter warmers. So this one's kind of got a little bit of a Christmas motif. Here is the bottom. Oh, goodness. California. Hand painted. And I don't know what that says above California. Something Cora?
OLCOI? Look it up.
Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what that brand is. But look, you put your butter there. And then it says you put your hot water there, and it'll heat your butter up for your lobster or your crab legs or your bread, if you're me. Whatever you wanna dip into your melted butter. Maybe it says Decora, Decora. And so this one has a little bit of a fall coloration, a little bit of a floral. It's the same thing. It says hot water there. And it says butter on top. And so I'm going to do the set. Let's see if I can carefully stack them there.
Prices we changed up.
Yeah, let's do $8 on the set. Yeah, these are really cool. I don't know that I had seen anything quite like these before either. I love picking up. Again, I consider this a little bit of a weirdo. I love picking up weird, unique, especially if they're kitchen stuff. I'm a sucker for kitchen stuff. So this is running. Really cool 2 sets. although they're mismatched. Everybody needs some melty butter to dip their rolls in. Hey, Vintage Table Lady, we're about to raid Vintage Table Lady in just about 8 minutes. Isla, we're going to go to her next. All right, thanks for looking at those guys. Let me show you this Ikebana, and I apologize if I'm pronouncing that not exactly right. But this piece is super cool. I am so tempted to keep this.
How wide is that?
I am so tempted to keep it. I need to sell it so I don't keep it, y'all. So 5 inches. 5 inches wide and about 2 inches tall. So this, I was not familiar with Ikebana until I purchased this one. So apparently that's what this is, though. It's a little flat piece of pottery. This one is signed here on the bottom. I don't know what that signature is, with this beautiful glaze and kind of abstract design. But look inside there, y'all. It's a flower frog down in there, the little pokey kind, the little spiky kind. Can you see it on the camera at all? I don't know that I can get it any. There we go. That's a little better. Anyway, trust me that there's a little spiky, the little metal spikes down in there to do your flower arrangements, which I think is super cool. Would you change the price on this one to $10? It's a little weighty, a little heavy, I guess because of that, the metal down inside there. But, you just add your water and your flowers, and what a unique arrangement that's going to make. And I've got it running now, starting at $10. And just look at the pretty, like almost robin's egg blue glaze on it. It's really, really neat. Super cool piece. I did see some other ones when I researched this. I'm not sure if they're by the same artist. I need to find out a little bit more about this artist because I think this is super cool. All right, thanks for looking at that. Let's see. Let's do this little piece of Pigeon Forge pottery. A tiny little pitcher. It is 3.5 inches by 4 with the handle. It's got a pretty little dogwood. It is a little salt glaze. And again, it also kind of has the robin egg blue on the inside. There is a tiny little flea bite right there in the rim. It is stamped on the bottom, Pigeon Forge Pottery, Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. And will you change it to $6, please?
I will do that.
Welcome in, y'all. And we're going to start this one at $6, and it is running now. I love the blue on the inside of this one.
It's very pretty.
No decorations on the back. Yeah, I think that this would be really pretty with some little dogwood clippings in it. Very cute. All right, thank you for looking at that. Let me grab this piece. This is a very beautiful, very heavy. You might want to do this on medium due to the weight.
Change the weight.
Well, I don't know what it weighs, so just do it on medium. You can always do a refund if you need to. So it's this beautiful kind of cubist design, geometric design. So the facets make it really beautiful in the light. You can see it shimmering in my overhead light there. It is a candlestick, so you could put a pretty fat taper in there, or you could put a little votive in there. And then it is labeled on the bottom, Simon Designs. And we're gonna, can you change that to $10, please? We're gonna start this at $10. A very heavy piece, maybe crystal. Maybe not crystal. I don't have anything to ding it with. We'll ding it here in a second. So we're going to start that at $10, and it is running now. Let me see if I have something I can lightly ding it with to see if it'll make a ding. No, I don't think. I think it's glass. I don't think it's crystal. We have about 4 minutes left, y'all. Take a look and see if there was anything in the catalog that you wanted me to run. Right now, we're just doing a shop the table. Let's do this bright yellow one. Yes. I'm surprised that this doesn't glow.
That's not what I meant to do.
I really thought. But it doesn't glow. It's a beautiful yellow. I love yellow glass. Here is, again, it's kind of a unique geometric shape. It's kind of this, it's a square, but it's kind of got a unique faceted, maybe this is, I think it might be an individual ashtray. You guys see the, or was an individual ashtray. Obviously, it could be whatever, but I do believe that this is an individual ashtray rather than a candle holder, but you could use it for whatever you wanted to. Can you change that to $8, please? Beautiful piece of yellow glass. And we are running now. Look how thick it is on the bottom there. Let me put the white paper up so y'all can see the color a little better. Ooh, see, it's just like just the palest, beautiful yellow. Really, really gorgeous. I love how people are incorporating ashtrays and upcycling them into new things in the decor these days. Let's see. Hey, thank you for that purchase, Sandra. Let's do this Homeco. Welcome to my home. This Homeco, this gigantic heart trinket box. So this will definitely need to be a medium. Oh, it's pretty heavy. Ooh, I hope 3 pounds is enough. So here we go. It's this gigantic, I'm going to give y'all a measurement here in just a second, heart-shaped trinket box with the lid. Down here in the bottom, you can see the Homeco mark, or maybe you can't, but trust me, there you go. You can see it a little bit. Trust me, it's there. Let me put the lid on it while I measure it without making too much noise. Very noisy. It's a little trinket box or a candy dish. It would be nice with some colored marbles in it, I think. Jelly beans, as Lane and I always like to say. It's 5 inches tall and just about 5.5 inches wide. It's a big old hunk of glass. We're going to start that at $10, and it is running now.
Put those fake glass
candies in it.
Yes, I love those.
We have a bunch of those glass candies. Lainey really likes them, and we will take the sticker and the string off the top. But it's in good shape. It's really pretty. This would be nice. If I had any good sense, I would hold on to this for Valentine's Day. But why would we do that? All right. Thanks for looking at that one. I think we have time to run one more. You can bring up the small, and let's run this for $8. It is a little star-shaped candle holder. Again, it'll hold a little taper. It is glass, maybe crystal. I don't know. Looks like we might have a little point damage right there on that one. Let's go ahead and start this at $8, and it is running. But yeah, it does look like this one is just a little bit of a ping on the end of that one. But otherwise, it is maybe a little bit of a ping on that one. Otherwise, in good shape. I bet those little points are easy to chip the little ends of them. But it's an interesting piece. All right. Thanks, guys. I think that is my time. We're going to go raid Isla, the vintage table lady. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. And don't forget, we're going live every night this week. So check back for more things. We'll talk to y'all soon. Stay on the train. Where is she at? There she is.